Students, welcome to my class. In my today's class, we shall see how do we calculate the percentage spread between two or more currencies, and also determine at the end as to what is the maximum possible percentage spread on the cross rate between two currencies. For which I have taken a question. Consider the following quotes. Spot of euro over pound is 1.6543 over 1.6557, and spot rate of pound over New Zealand dollar is equal to 0.2786 over 0.2800. Calculate the spread percentage on the euro pound rate. Calculate the spread percentage on the pound New Zealand dollar rate, and also determine the maximum possible percentage spread on the cross rate between the euro and the New Zealand dollar. See, between these two. So these pound is a popular currency, whereas euro and New Zealand dollar is an unpopular currency. Now we have understood what is a bid rate and what is the ask rate. So if we go by spot euro over pound, the bid rate is 1.6543 while the ask rate is 1.6557. That is what has been taken over here. So for me to calculate the percentage spread on euro pound rate, I need what? Euro and pound. So therefore the percentage spread is equal to ask rate minus the bid rate divided by ask rate into 100. So what is the ask rate? 1.6557 minus 1.6543 divided by ask rate, which is 1.6557 into 100. So therefore the spread percentage between euro and pound is equal to 0.0846 pip. And you all know that the last decimal refers to the pip. Perfect. So let's move to the second part. They've also asked you to calculate the percentage spread on the pound over New Zealand dollar rate. Same way we will calculate. The percentage spread between these two currencies are. Now here the ask rate is 0.2800 and the bid rate is 0.2786. So applying the same formula, ask rate is 0.2800 minus the bid rate, which is 0.2786 divided by 0.2800. I think I'll make this correction. It is 0.2800 into 100. So the percentage spread is close to around 0.500. Okay, the last part of the question says, find out the maximum possible percentage between two currencies, the cross rate between two currencies, euro and New Zealand dollar. So how do we go about it? So for this, we have to calculate the bid and the ask for both the currencies. So cross rate, bid rate here will be euro over pound. So we're going to take bid into pound over New Zealand dollar. Now, how do I take this? Basically, when we open, see, this is how we take the cross rate. When I take euro over pound, always mention this is the cross rate we are finding for euro over New Zealand, right? So basically it is like this, euro over New Zealand dollar, right? So when we write this, it should be in the numerator euro, okay, divided by, what is a popular currency here? Pound, okay, pound. Put the brackets. So what we do is, the first part of the currency will be in the first position. This I have taught you in the class. While the second part, I'll just take it here. The second part will be pound divided by New Zealand dollar. Close it. Right? This is how it would look like. So that is what I have taken over here. So for this, separately calculate the bid and separately calculate the ask. So euro over pound bid into pound over New Zealand dollar bid. So how do we take this? See, when you look at the value, see, euro over pound, bid is known to us, which is 1.6543, and that is what is taken as 1.6543 into pound to New Zealand dollar. Do we have pound to New Zealand dollar? Yes. And that is also bid, which is 0.2786. And that is what is taken here. That is the cross rate, bid rate, cross rate bid. Same way calculate euro to New Zealand dollar ask. So if you go by the formula, we have here euro to New Zealand dollar ask, which is euro over pound ask into pound divided by New Zealand dollar ask. Now how do we, the same way, however, I have determined here, you need to put this and take the value as found in the ask. So these are the two asks, right? 1.6557 and 0.2800, and that is what is this. So 1.6557 into 0.2800, we get a value of 0.4636. So therefore, we calculate the percentage spread now using the formula that we usually do. What is the ask here? The cross rate ask is 0.4636 minus 0.4606. That is the cross rate bid divided by the cross rate ask, 0.4636. We got a percentage spread which is equal to 0.52990%. Therefore, we can say that the maximum possible percentage spread on the cross rate between euro and New Zealand dollar is 0.5290%. There is one significance that we have to understand over here pertaining to your cross rate. Why is it the cross rate has to be there in a foreign exchange market? See, a cross rate is basically a foreign currency exchange transaction between two currencies that are both valued against a third currency. So whenever you have two different currencies and there is one value that has to be expressed against a third currency, you require to have a cross rate. Hope this video helped you to understand the cross rate as well as the percentage spread when you have two or more currencies. Thanks for watching.